I'm gonna go. Wait, hold on. Put your hands down. Okay. Ow. Okay, ready? Yep. Okay. Look at the title. What does it say? Shaylin.
Life as a hippo.
Okay, who can tell me automatically what are your first thoughts when you read that title? What thoughts are going through your mind? Life as a hippo. Josh, give me something.
They're going to talk about the life cycle about hippos maybe.
Okay, possibly about the life cycle. Hannah?
About hippos' lives.
About hippos' lives. Any other thoughts? Marcelo?
About how hippos survive.
Maybe about how hippos survive.
About hippos.
About hippos. Anything different?
They can tell us some facts.
Facts about
Hippos.
Okay, Isabel?
Maybe you might tell us what hippos live and what hippos live and what is not supposed to be alive.
Okay. So keep in mind, thank you for everybody that participated. I appreciate it. Keep in mind that as you're reading this, I'm going to come back and ask you that question about how does the title fit into the passage and why you think that author chose that title for this passage. Okay, so we're going to read the passage right now, and then we'll have a discussion afterwards. Okay, first paragraph, Aaron. Second paragraph, Hannah. Third paragraph, Aman. And fourth paragraph, Aman. Nice and loud. Teacher voices, please.
Hippos get sunburned easily. Since they live in countries where the sun blazes, their bodies have adapted. Hippos ooze a reddish-colored oil. It covers their skin like a sunscreen.
Hippos also protect their skin by spending most of the day in lakes and rivers. Hippos can stay alert even when their bodies are soaking in water. The hippo's eyes, ears, and nose are on the top of its head. The hippo's ears and nose close when it goes underwater. Its eyes can stay open. A thin covering of skin slides over each of the hippo's eyes and works like goggles.
Hippos are huge animals that weigh thousands of pounds. They need to paddle the weights through water. Their feet are webbed like ducks. Those feet help hippos move their bodies. In shallow water, hippos simply walk with their feet touching the bottom.
These large mammals are plant eaters. Although hippos spend most of the day in water, they do not eat the plants that grow there.
Okay. Turn to your partner really quick and tell 3 facts you learned about hippos.
The hippos use a reddish colored kind of oil that covers its eyes or ideas. But then everything is like yes, they're large. And also, I don't know that they are webbed feet or huge animals that are the same Everybody stop!
Okay, think about the goal that we had today for reading. It was the author's purpose. Now that you've read this text, what is the author's purpose of writing this passage? There's 3 ways. Which one would best fit the author's need for writing this passage? Ara, can you explain a little further? What do you mean by inform?
To give information about hippos.
Okay, if you agree with Ara, raise your hand. Okay. You can provide some evidence why they agree with Ara. Ainsley.
I agree with Olive because it's about it tells us about hippos, what they do and how they adapt to the environment.
Okay, you said some important words. Adapt to their environment. What does adapt mean?
It means they get used to the environment.
Okay. Where in the sentence does it say adapt to the environment? Can you give me the evidence?
It's on the second line.
Of the first paragraph.
The second line of the first paragraph.
Yep.
Or the second
Okay, can you read that sentence? Yep.
Since they live in
Countries.
countries where the sun blazes, their bodies
So what do you think adapted means again?
I think it means that they got used to where they're living and kind of have ways that they can cool off or get hotter, like to help them. They understand, like animals are smart, so they understand how to do like what they need to do to survive.
Okay. If you agree with Ainsley, raise your hand. Any other thoughts, comments?
Oh,
Marcelo?
When you see well, you learn in the first paragraphs. No, I forgot. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You're trying. Sydney?
I agree with Arv and Ainsley. They're giving facts about hippos so you can learn more about them. So, like, if something comes up to you and they ask you to give facts about hippos, you could remember this passage.
Okay, so if a passage gives you facts, is that a form of evidence?
Yes.
Okay, so if I said that hippos are protected by their skin by spending most of the day in lakes and rivers, what can you add to that? How can I prove that they do this? Pragna?
You can prove by telling evidence about how they swim in the water. Like if they close their ears and nose to swim underwater, and then they also have webbed feet so they can swim and move in the water.
Okay, so,
And their eyes look like goggles.
okay, and does that say that in the text?
Yeah.
Okay. What if we wanted to think beyond the text? What do you think the message the author is trying to tell us here? Is there a message?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you think there's a message. Aman, what do you think?
The message is
We know that the author is wanting to inform us, to teach us about something. Aman?
I think the message was about like how hippos live and about like how they survive in their habitats.
Okay. Is there any connections you can make with this text?
No.
Oh, any connections? Isabel?
I forgot.
Cindy?
When I saw the hippos at the zoo, the Detroit Zoo, they were in like a cage thing. Yeah, and they were like in a little pool type thing.
Okay, so how are you relating that connection to this passage?
Because it tells about how the hippos go in the water, and at the zoo I saw the hippos in the water.
Ah, some more connection. Very good. All right, and other connections. Erin?
Once I went to Detroit Zoo and I saw a hippo, and I saw them go underwater, and I saw like their noses. Those were like the kinds of water.
Okay. Josh?
I made a connection because elephants are kind of like people because elephant hippos ooze a reddish colored oil that's kind of like sweat to us.
It's kind of like what?
Sweat to
Oh,
us.
sweat to us. Interesting. Okay, Damon?
So I used to watch this show. It's called Logbirds, and the hippos they show how they like made the sunscreen on their bodies.
Okay. Any other connections or any wonderings about this passage? Hannah?
Well, I have a connection because once I went to the zoo and I saw the people
Okay, but let's go back into the text. Where is there evidence that tells us what hippos eat? Go back into the text and give me evidence. You said that you thought that you saw them eating little sea critters.
Well, like, they look like little small things. Like they,
Okay, but go back into the text, last paragraph. What evidence tells us what they eat? What is the evidence there? Do you want to tell us, or do you want somebody to help you out? They eat plants. So maybe it wasn't sea critters that they were feeding them. Maybe it was some kind of plant. What do you know about plant eaters? What word describes an animal that's a plant eater? Pragna? What is it?
It's like it starts with a V, but I can't remember. It's with the crayfish. It's like huh? It's like the crayfish. It's like a verb or something.
Okay, any other ideas? 1J?
Vegetarian.
Well, there's a specific word. Ainsley?
herbivore.
Yes, herbivores are plant eaters. Can you make a connection to this animal and another animal that are plant eaters? Sydney?
Some dinosaurs.
Some dinosaurs. Okay, what about animals that are currently living on Earth? Isabel?
Some crayfish make little plants when we're watching them. We're like eating plants or little crayfish that we see on the table.
Okay, Annie?
Sloths.
Sloths? Okay. And Donna?
Giraffes.
Okay, giraffes. Very good. All right, you guys did a nice job.
Is there a driver connection?
Yes.
About the sweat, you know, the sunscreen, and the everything you didn't know about animals. Some people thought it sweat blood, but it was actually sunscreen. My dad said.
Ah, interesting. Yes.
When I saw a hippo, I didn't understand why underwater they can open their eyes, because the human being can open their eyes underwater, but it's bad for your eyes.
Yes.
Especially if you're in a
But hippos can.
I didn't know that. Especially
Very good. Very good. You learned something from the text, didn't you?
Especially in
Honey.
He kind of said a connection like everyone else, because it says a fin covering the skin slides over the hippo's eyes and works like goggles.
Ah, yes. And you just showed evidence from the text to make a connection to what Marcelo did. Nice job. All right, boys and girls, we need to stop